she's got real problems. I've had it with. It's, I've lost confidence. Well, someone just has to bring a motion, but I assume that will probably take place.
House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy caught on a hot mic yesterday before his appearance on Fox News. A spokesperson for Congresswoman Cheney put out a statement after McCarthy's interview saying, "This is about whether the Republican Party is going to perpetuate lies about the 2020 election, an attempt to whitewash what happened on January 6th. And Liz will not do that. That is the issue."
And Willie, first of all, Kevin McCarthy knew as he was mic'd up for a TV hit that what he was going to say was going to get out. So, I mean, he's not even that stupid, first of all. Also, you wonder if he's started to do this since he started to catch heat from Fox hosts who've gone after him for such sins against humanity as living with Frank Luntz and other perceived sins against Trumpism. But you look through all of this, and as the Wall Street Journal said, Liz Cheney's being attacked by Donald Trump. In fact, attacked 4 times. So this whole thing about why is Liz Cheney always bringing up Donald Trump? Why is she perpetuating this fight? So Wall Street Journal editorial page said Trump is obsessed with her. Trump is always putting out statements attacking her. Kevin should talk to Trump and tell him to lay low. But of course, he'll never do that because he's scared of Donald Trump.
It's pretty clear where this is heading at this point. Punchbowl News is just now reporting that Congressman Steve Scalise is going to back Elise Stefanik, the Republican congresswoman from New York, to be the next GOP leadership chair. It's moving in that direction. Liz Cheney is going to lose her job, and Joe, defining moments don't get more clear than this. What the Republican Party is saying right now is that the 1 or 2 people who are saying what's true about the 2020 election, that Joe Biden was elected fairly and is president of the United States, that they are the ones who lose their jobs. They are the ones who lose their power. They are the ones who are pushed out to the margins, and the people who perpetuated this lie will be pushed front and center as the faces of the Republican Party.
If you tell the truth and Republican leadership, you get kicked out. And as the Wall Street Journal editorial page said, Mika, you shouldn't have to lie about the 2020 election to keep a spot in the GOP leadership. But apparently you do. And all I can say for the Republicans in the House, lots of luck with that.
Well, you heard Kevin McCarthy on camera saying that he's concerned that Ms. Cheney can't carry out the message. So what message is it that Elise Stefanik would be carrying for the Republican Party? What is that message? That January 6th had to happen, needed to happen, it was a good thing? That perhaps the election was a lie? I mean, come on, are you kidding me? They're going to find someone so incompetent that they can lie for the entire party and continue to destroy it. Fantastic.
Well, I don't think it's incompetence. They're just looking for anybody.
Well, there's a different word.
Whether they're competent or incompetent, just anybody that will lie, continue to lie about what happened on January the 6th and also what happened in the 2020 election.
So Congresswoman Cheney is standing her ground. It's pretty simple, refusing to repeat Donald Trump's lie that the 2020 election was stolen and the attempts to whitewash the January 6th assault on the Capitol by a pro-Trump mob. She's calling for her party to expunge the hate and vitriol infecting the GOP. In other words, this.
Those are people that love this country, that truly respect law enforcement, would never do anything to break a law. And so I wasn't certain how many people did lose their lives in those riots. You know, how many police officers really were injured? I never felt threatened. I didn't foresee this. Had the tables been turned, if there would have been tens or hundreds of thousands of Biden supporters out there, I'd have been a little more concerned about security. But I wasn't. The group of people that supported Trump, the hundreds of thousands of people that attend those Trump rallies, those are people that love this country that never would have done what happened on January 6th, which is why I was not concerned. The fact of the matter is, this didn't seem as like an armed insurrection to me. If that was a planned armed insurrection, man, you're really a bunch of idiots.
It was a zero threat. Right from the start, it was zero threat. Some of them went in and they're hugging and kissing the police and the guards. You know, they had great relationships.
It's been very difficult seeing elected officials and other individuals kind of whitewash the events of that day or downplay what happened. You know, some of the terminology that was used, like hugs and kisses and very fine people, is like very different from what I experienced. A group of individuals that were trying to kill me to accomplish their goal. I experienced the most brutal, savage, hand-to-hand combat of my entire life. I mean, I felt like they were trying to kill me.
That was one of the 3 times that day where I thought, well, this might be it, you know, this might be the end for me. It was an honor and a privilege to be able to be there and shut down those people that day. I am willing and able to do it as many times as I needed.
To call that an armed insurrection, it was the most pitiful armed insurrection anybody could ever possibly imagine. I mean, the one guy in the Senate chambers there, he had plastic wrist ties. You know, what was he expected to do? Literally go up to Mike Pence and capture him? Also criticized because I made the comment that on January 6th I never felt threatened, because I didn't.
There were, by the way, people looking for Mike Pence after Donald Trump criticized Mike Pence, knowing that Mike Pence and his family was trapped inside the United States Capitol, that they were trapped inside the United States Capitol. He tweeted something attacking Mike Pence, and the mob went around chanting, hang Mike Pence, and put a noose outside, maybe just for effect, who knows. But they were seeking Mike Pence the same way a group were trying to get Gretchen Whitmer to arrest her, citizen arrest her, and kidnap her, and try her and kill her. And so, yeah, because this is for Ron Johnson, for Donald Trump, for others to try to watch those events, show just how sick this party is, and how still, with these people in power, how endangered American democracy still is.
And that's the message you want Republicans to carry. Jonathan Lemire and Michael Steele are still with